right, good morning, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and call us to order. There's been a request to allow remote participation from member DeCiani under Section 7A of the Open Meetings Act. Pursuant to Section 7A, if quorum of the members is physically present as required by Section 2.01, a majority of the public body may allow a member to attend the meeting by other means. If the member is physically prevented from attending, this one is because of employment purposes. So do I have a motion in a second?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, welcome, member DeCiani.
Thank you, Chairwoman Selman, and thank you, everybody on the committee.
We have a roll call, please.
Adams. Berlin.
Here.
Carrier.
Here.
Chavez. Here. DeCiani.
Here.
Eckhoff.
No, you're fine.
Hart.
Here.
Henry. Here. Mendrick.
Here.
Rutledge.
Here.
Spellman. Here. White.
Here.
We have four. Great, thank you. Nothing under chair remarks. And do we have any public comment this morning?
No, we do not.
All right, so first I'll take a motion to approve the minutes of our regular meeting January 25th, 2002.
So.
Any comments, questions, or corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. Next up, we have two budget transfers. The first one, budget transfer for a total of $196,232 from a few different accounts. This is in order to cover some overtime, some small unanticipated costs, and some other Microsoft agreement costs to close out fiscal year 21.
So moved.
Second.
All right, any comments, questions on this item? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, next up, budget adjustment of $129,913. This is to cover some costs of the Tyler project.
Motion approved. DeCiani.
All right, any comments, questions on this item? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, motion carries. Next up on our procurement requisitions, I'll take a motion on TECO 522 and amendment to county contract 4805001 serve. This is for Kinsey and Kinsey for professional services. It's an increase of $5,250 for a total increase of 24%.
So
Any comments, questions, discussion on this item? Seeing none, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Item P, DEP 59-22, a recommendation for the approval of a contract to AT&T for support of our analog business circuits. This is a $46,800 contract per lowest bid.
So. Second.
Okay, any comments, questions on this item? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next up, TEP 60-22, recommendation for the approval of a contract AT&T for internet and long distance services. This is a total of $450,278.40.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Anthony, do you want to kind of comment on item C and D and how they work together?
Yeah, so the Comcast, C and D, right? Yeah,
Yes.
Comcast cable is kind of our backup in an internet service, and AT&T is the primary. So yeah, so we have a primary internet service, and then Comcast provides us essentially with the backup link.
It's always good to know when we are serving 1 million people to know we're not going to go down on internet. Do we have a motion and a second on that one? We do. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, next up is TEP 61-22. This is a recommendation for the Comcast cable end of this contract, $132,000 per lowest bid.
So moved.
Second.
Comments, questions on this item? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. Next up, TEP 62-22. This is a contract approval for ESRI, which we know supports our GIS system. It's from March 9th, 22 through March 8th of 2023, and this is a sole source product.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments, questions on this item? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, next up is TEP 64-22, a recommendation for the approval of contract with Dell for our Microsoft Unified Support Services for IT. This is a contract from February 5th, 22 through February 4th of 23 for a total of $145,198. This is a state of an Illinois contract. You'll notice the dates are not what we would prefer. We always prefer contracts come to us before they go into effect. There was a little bit of a delay here between Dell and the state of Illinois and getting everything worked out. I think we've all had vendors that have been a little slower than we would have hoped the last couple of years. But this is our Microsoft services, so this is a pretty essential contract. Do we have a motion in a second?
We do not.
So moved.
Oh.
All right, we have a motion in a second. Any comments, questions on or discussion on this item? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, motion carries. Last 2022-21, a recommendation for the approval of Surgeon Laboratories for IT. This is a competitive bid under $35,000.
So moved.
Second.
Second, DeCine.
Any comments, questions, discussion on this item? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Any old business? Seeing none. Any new business? All right, seeing none. Without objection, we're adjourned. Thank you, everyone.